We have AVAX. I believe this one is Avalanche. Correct me if I'm wrong here. Symbol AVAX versus the dollar. We're going to do a general overview on this one. I believe we did a video on this one last week, and we did say new highs, and we got new highs over the weekend. Not bad right there. Not bad. All the way up to almost the right pulled price of $69. In fact, great number. Anyway, short-term time frames, what are you looking like right here? A little bit of a short-term correction. I probably would be looking for this one to trade back down to about 49 bucks or so, and play out a bit of a short-term bounce right there. Weekly closed on new highs. I'm never bearish off that. And to be very clear about this, I don't really have anything bearish to say about this thing, especially as long as you're above about 44.5 bucks on a weekly closing basis. Going over to the daily, do we see anything of particular obviousness here? Yeah, that would actually align with the 40, I think it said 44.5. You could probably even move that up to about 45 or so. But short-term, very likely does play out a little bit of a downside move. I'd be looking for opportunities though in the in like the $48 to $50 region. I certainly don't hate this chart, obviously. Let's see what momentum also to say over here. Hourly is going to be rejecting the bearish control zone. Okay, we do see that BBWP on this downside move's already gotten into the 90th percentile, so we probably do look for a little bit of short, maybe one more stab down, a little bit of short-term sideways after that. 4 hour, same shit. So correction right now, but again, do not confuse correction. At least in my opinion, with like a reversal call. I'm just looking for, probably another higher low in the context of a general uptrend, because this is one of the better charts that we've seen today yet again. Big volume coming in on that last move to new all-time highs. And if we do go over here to the 5-day, yeah, that is a phenomenal closure as well. I might even go as far as saying like this correction is very, very close to being over, I do think. Momentum also just right here. Probably do trade a bit sideways, to be fair. Anyways, go check out momentum oscillators and see what we're looking like as far as stokes go for the short-term time frame. See if they agree with what I was saying right there. 4 hour shows down as long as below 63. So yes, short-term I would be looking for correction first. Hourly will pop back up with any sort of a closure about 53.5. So maybe very, very short-term we do play out a move towards like 56, 57 or so. But I'd be looking for that to get rejected and then come back down, probably somewhere around 48.5 to 50 bucks or so. That's where it starts to be a little bit more interested in this one. I think we already went over the 4 hour. Let's go for the 12 hour. 12 hour is going to be crossing down with any sort of a closure below about 60 bucks, and daily will actually remain to the upside as long as above about 40.5 bucks. So yeah, a little bit of sideways on this one in the short and medium term time frames, and then I would be looking for an upside resolution probably over time. This is not bad in my opinion. Go check it out over here from the Trollinger Band perspective and see if it's still trending as far as the higher term time frames go. Maybe not the bi-monthly, the weekly, yeah. Will indicate continuation to probably new all-time highs in this case, with any sort of a closure above about 57 and 3/4. And not a whole hell of a lot of history right there. Yeah, I think this very much looks like a head fake right here to me on daily Trollinger Band. So I'd be looking for a bit of sideways action for a while. But again, do not confuse that with like me calling a bearish move on this one. I actually quite like this chart. It's just I think it takes some time to consolidate sideways here. Again, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, but hopefully that was helpful. And there you go for, I think, Avalanche.